Hey, thanks for being here at 11:44 messages. Okay, so tonight, well, it's really this morning now, um, is going to be the reading of Sagittarius dealing with all signs. I was going to do this earlier, but I was just like, I don't know. Should I even do this? I don't know. And then at the very last minute, I'm like, yep, do it. So here we are. Okay. So let's just get into the messages, shall we? Got my notes, of course. And let's go. So, Sagittarius dealing. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. Let me timestamp this stuff because I know I'll regret it later. So just bear with me. Imagine there's some music playing. Just enjoy the vibe. How y'all doing? Did you have a great day? I hope so. My day was completely lazy. I literally did nothing, and I had all these plans to do something. And so I was kind of like basically like chastising myself. Like, what are you doing? You were supposed to do this, and this, and you did absolutely nothing. What is wrong with you? And then I thought, you know what? I work a lot. And so I deserve a day to just do absolutely nothing. Who cares about what I planned with, my ambitious mind at the time? Stuff happens. All right. So that took up enough time just ranting about my life, my mental struggles. Now here we are at, what is that, 226. We're going to start Aries. Do over. Now I'm ready. Okay. So Aries dealing with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius dealing with an Aries. You have the Lovers. And it's clarified by the Five of Swords. So, could be in partnership with an Aries. And you could be having arguments about money. There could be a legal situation for some dealing with an Aries. Someone could need to make a decision about if you should stay partners in business or in love. Maybe if you have an open conversation, this could help you get more information before proceeding with a breakup in business or love. Or you could be able to understand each other better. If it's love, get on the same page romantically, speak the same love language. Or if it's business, work together better. Compromise. Maybe compromise about how the money will be handled. Or if it's love or business, this applies to both right here, how to argue better. Because people can be like, what do you mean? Argue better? Yeah, for some people, for some couples, they don't know how to argue. Maybe some will hit below the belt, just take it too far. Okay? You need to be able to have a disagreement, but still be respectful towards each other. Still be able to properly communicate. Communication is key. It's definitely helpful in business or in love. Okay? So that's that message right there. And Taurus, 440. I hope this isn't a message for Gemini, because when I was going through each one, I kept saying Aries, Gemini, Taurus. No. And I said that like twice. So hopefully this is in fact the message for Taurus. Guess you'll let me know or not. All right, so for Taurus, originally you got the Three of Wands, and it was clarified by the Tower. Someone could be, well, you know what? Yeah. First I'll start with this. So with these two right here, someone could be thinking about ending this to pursue something or someone else. They could want to marry someone else. You know, maybe end an existing marriage. Maybe you were involved or you are involved with a Taurus that was stuck in their ways and you ended it. Or you could be thinking about ending it currently. And I wanted some more clarification when it came to a love situation. So I asked for another card because I'm like, well, maybe, maybe they don't want to end it or separate or whatever. Then I got the Three of Swords. Definitely needs to be an ending, or there definitely needs to be a stern conversation about this relationship, before it ends. It could be that. Or maybe you could choose to just separate and not totally end it. But that's definitely confirmation right there. Now, if it happens to be another situation, they could want to propose marriage because they see a future with someone. And this could be after an ending with someone else. If it's business, someone could have had a business just flop, and now they've tweaked some things and started a new business that they're ready to put out. They want to try again. Or this could be a future situation where the business will flop and, same thing. Then they put out a new one. Someone could receive financial support to help with their new business, possibly from a Taurus. You could start working or collaborating. I put collabing, but collaborating with a Taurus to create a business. Could lose a job and start a new job where you're working with people that inspire you or you inspire them. You could meet a Taurus there. Okay? But you see the messages. So you take it as it resonates. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. You got the Ace of Wands. Gemini is going to be at 8. I'll just say 8:48. I gotta get better with this. Gemini, we will say, will be at 8:48. Why not? At least I caught it before it was too late, huh? You got the Ace of Wands. And it's clarified by the Star originally. Another double message here. Oh, this is like a triple message almost. So, someone possibly from the past, that's what I got immediately before I even got all the way into this. Someone possibly from the past may want to return and be seen by the other person in a new way, as if they've changed, they've done a 180. They could have a more creative approach to getting someone back. They could promise to be loyal, could be romantic, want a brand spanking new beginning. Now, mind you, these are notes that I wrote down. And this is precisely why I write down my notes, because everything is in the moment when I'm getting it. And so when other messages come out after the fact, it surprises me as well. You know, it's like, wow, I can't believe that I was writing this first. And then this came along and basically backed up what I wrote, you know? So anyway, someone from the past comes back. They want a brand spanking new beginning. They have a creative approach to possibly getting you back. So maybe a Gemini is returning to you, Sagittarius. And you could be like, oh, wow, this is how I wanted you to act the entire time, Gemini. And then, you know, you could feel like everything is all good. This could be someone, you know, the way that you've wanted them to act the entire time. But this could be for the wrong reasons that they're returning. Maybe they see that you have a new business and you're receiving profits from a new venture, a new endeavor. And maybe a Gemini, sorry Geminis if you're cross-watching, no offense, this is just what I'm seeing. It could be flipped. Maybe this Gemini sees that you're doing well, Sagittarius, and they want to return to be a part of that. And the word that I got in my head, opportunist. Okay? I didn't want to just leave it there though, because I did actually leave it there. I did. And then I moved on. But something kept nagging me, and we all know what that something was. So I'm like, fine, I'll clarify it. And I'm glad I did. You got the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Once again, Six of Cups talks about someone returning from the past. I can't make it up. Can't make it up, guys. Someone returning from the past, okay? Wanting to reconcile, wanting to have an emotional renewal with you. And then the Five of Pentacles, a tag along, someone that is in need, someone that could possibly hold you back, block your blessings. They could even need money, okay? But they have, if this has happened already, they have or they will just drain your energy. And you could be putting in all this effort and you're not getting anything back. They're not giving anything to this connection, okay? And you can even see here in this card, this is what I looked at immediately. You're trying to move forward. I'll show you. You're trying to move forward and make it. And this is them. But wait for me. Okay? So, that's the clarification. Double clarification, okay? So now we move on to, what is that, 1346? Cancers. 1346. Sagittarius dealing with a Cancer. You got the Three of Cups, and that's clarified by the Ace of Cups. So, could be a new love interest, new relationship. You could fall in love and get married. The end. Okay? Or you could possibly work with a Cancer on a creative project, creative, type business endeavor. This could make you feel happy, with your action and your fire and the Cancer's ideas and creativity. You merge them together and you have something beautiful. Very profitable, okay? Or this has already happened. You've already joined forces with the Cancerian in business. and you're celebrating a job well done. Or you're married, like I said, if it's love. All right. 1511. That was short and sweet, wasn't it? 1511 for Leo. You got the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Four of Swords. Could take time away from a Leo to just gain some clarity about what is going on with the relationship. You could have had or could be experiencing challenges in this relationship that just drain you. Just drains you. Is this really the relationship that you want? Do they fulfill you in every way? Especially taking the physical out of it, taking the sex out of it, or possibly the fun that you may have together. Do they fulfill you mentally? You know, can they contribute anything as far as teaching you in this relationship? Because that's what relationships are supposed to be about. A lot of people think it's just about, oh, we're in love and it's beautiful. But it's really more than that. It's supposed to be, another person is supposed to be a bonus. You're supposed to be their bonus. They're supposed to be your bonus. And you're supposed to make each other better, encourage each other, help each other grow. We're all supposed to evolve. So they're basically like a +1 to help you get to another level. Even if it's just a so-called bad relationship, that helps you. Okay? So you could be asking yourself these questions that I said earlier. Taking time away from this, separating, and asking yourself these questions. Or if you haven't done that yet, you will do that. Do you feel as if you're advancing or just staying stagnant here? There could have been a lot of fights here. And like I said, you're just drained. If it's business, you could need to discuss a financial issue with a Leo that you're possibly in business with. And you could possibly decide to just take a step back from this business partnership so that you can gain some clarity about what to do when it comes to a financial matter. All right. 1813 for Virgo. Virgo's message, Sagittarius dealing with Virgo, the Tower. Clarified by the Page of Swords. Could be receiving a message from a Virgo about a money matter. Maybe you're in business with a Virgo. Or a Virgo could try to offer advice about a money issue. Someone that you deal with in business in some way that's a Virgo could try to offer advice about a money issue. But you're urged to read the fine print. Get all of the details that you can possibly get. Don't just take the Virgo's word for it. Could be flipped, like I said. Because if you don't, it could cause a Tower moment. You could incur a financial loss. You could lose a job, but gain a better one for some. You could break up with the Virgo because you want to focus on your business or a career. You're not ready for commitment. Or, like I said, it could be flipped. And whoever is on the receiving end of this, finding out that this person is not ready for a commitment right now, could be a Tower moment, a shock. They could have had your whole entire life planned out, And then you hear, well, I really just want to focus on my career or business or myself or whatever. It could definitely be a shock, okay? Um, or someone could be realizing that they or their person isn't ready. That could be another one. Maybe it's not, or someone could be unrealistic when it comes to love. That could be the shock. Their ideas about love could be unrealistic. And that could be the shock to the other person. 2039, I'll just say 2040. 2040 for Libra. Eight of Swords. Clarified by the Hierophant. Someone sounds almost like the last message. Someone could be unrealistic with how they think about how a relationship should go, or how a person should be, how they should act when they're in a relationship. They could be very traditional, very structured. This is how it's supposed to go. This is how you're supposed to act. I don't want to hear anything else because these are the rules. It could be something like that. And it could make the other person feel as if they're in some type of prison. They could feel trapped here, like not that much freedom. Like they have to follow the rules, maybe someone could be overly critical or something of someone, and it makes the other person feel just trapped here, like it's some kind of prison where they have to follow all the rules and make sure that they walk on eggshells and do everything precisely how the other person wants it. Someone could be super religious and they can feel as if the other person has to be on the same page with them. Maybe someone has changed their life around. Like they used to be a hardcore party animal even, and now they're super spiritual or religious, and they expect the other person to just jump on board with their new life, and the other person's like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, you were just this way a week ago. It could be something like that. What happened to the old you? You could both be on two different pages now. Let's see what else I have for that. Someone could have been too obsessed with material things and possibly made some bad financial moves that got them into a little bit of debt. And now maybe a Virgo or whoever could, try to get them back on track, try to get them to see that they need to do things in a more structured way, have more control over their spending. It could be that type of situation as well. And that could go for business or love. Okay, make that look a little... Speaking about structure, let me clean that up. I just felt the urge to do that. Okay. Scorpio at 2342. 2342. Yeah. Yes. It's a Libra. Did I say Virgo? Wow, I said Virgo. This was Virgo. I know I said Virgo for this, but I think I said it again for this. Okay. Hope that didn't confuse anyone. This is a Libra message right here with the Eight of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay? Oh my. I just kind of heard myself in my head say, yeah, blah, 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 Virgo, blah, blah, blah. So let me just clear that up in case I said it. I'm not sure until I see the playback. Okay. So moving on to Scorpio. You have the Justice card, clarified by the King of Wands. A Scorpio may want to help you financially, provide some type of financial support basically. You can, be business partners with the Scorpio, even. Or you could be in court with the Scorpio, dealing with a legal matter. But you'll come to a fair agreement. You could sign a contract. For some, you could sign a contract with the Scorpio to work together in business. You could, if it's love, even marry a Scorpio. Or you could deal in business with the Scorpio that you were married to. Um, if it is love, then one of you could be in it to win it. Just loyal, committed, and you could have a very passionate relationship that's enjoyable. That was very short and sweet as well. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Is this a man or a woman? Either way, it doesn't even matter. If you put them next to each other, you can tell this person is committed. This person is in it. Look how they're staring at this other person here. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. This is just energy. There's no gender here with tarot. So, yeah. Someone could be very dedicated to this relationship if you're dealing with the Scorpio. That's for some. Who knows? Sagittarius 2640. Sagittarius dealing with another Sagittarius. That has to be beautiful, huh? They really get you. I mean, that's what it looks like here. 8 of Wands. Clarified by the 9 of Cups. I mean, it makes sense. You could have gotten into a fast romance with the Sagittarius and you could really be enjoying yourself. Very passionate. Very, the word that just came to mind, whimsical. I don't even know if that makes sense here, but that's what came to mind. You could be open to opening your heart fully to love and or love with this person. This could lead to marriage, a quick marriage at that. And I don't know if this was the residual energy from the Scorpio reading, why I got this song in my head, or if this was just for you, Sagittarius, because I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that this message was just, well, this song was just for you, Sagittarius. I guess from the research I've done, I'm clairaudient. So I always get songs with messages in them for myself, for others, family, friends, and also the collective. So, I mean, even when I was, watching tarot readings, I would get a song in my head and just post it in the comments for people. Just like, hey, I don't know if this is going to help you or not, but this is the song that I got in my head. Good luck. So I got a song in my head for you, Sagittarius, dealing with another Sagittarius. And it was Willy Wonka. Now, I've never even seen that movie. I've only heard this chorus or whatever. Well, I've only heard like the way that this song, the tune of this song, but I never knew the name. I never knew the lyrics. So I had to actually hum it and look it up. I hummed it into Google to look it up. And the name of the song is Pure Imagination. So, let me see. I actually took a screenshot of the lyrics so that I can tell you about them. This is Sagittarius dealing with Sagittarius with this romance, apparently. So, the song goes, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to make a world There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. So, like I said, you could be opening your heart, and this is all your choice. If you decide to do this, then you could have this lovely relationship, possibly with another Sagittarius. That's some food for thought. I like that message though. Pure imagination. All right. 3047. I think that says. Hope it says that. 3047 for Capricorn. You got the Strength card, clarified by the Chariot. You could have decided, or someone could have decided, that it's not time for a relationship. They need to just focus on themselves. Maybe someone wants to devote themselves more to studying something, advancing their skills, like going back to school or focusing on a trade that, something like that. Or someone is taking control of a relationship as far as how they act in the relationship. And someone may need to just take a break from this relationship. And the other person could be willing to be patient while this happens. So it could be a situation where someone understands that they're not doing the right thing when it comes to this relationship. They're not really acting the way that they should act in the relationship. And they have some self-awareness. And so they're like, you know what? I need to just take a break from this. Capricorn could be, I need to just take a break from this and get myself together and change so that we could have a better relationship. And someone could be like, you Sagittarius possibly could be like, you know what? I respect that. I understand that. I'll be patient with this when it comes to this. Okay? All right. Let's see. 3301 for Aquarius. Sagittarius dealing with Aquarius. The Emperor, clarified by the 9 of Wands. Someone could be the word I got was domineering. And the other person could feel as if they always have to defend themselves and not show weakness so that they don't get walked over or walked on. Like always asserting themselves. They need to always command their respect. But this could have changed now. And now you both have realized things about yourself, possibly. Maybe someone realized that this is not the way they want to act, as far as the person with the Emperor energy, the, I guess, domineering energy. I'm not even sure if that's the correct word to use, but that's the word that came to mind. Maybe they could feel as if they need to change that behavior, change their behavior. And that helps you have a more relaxed, happy relationship once these changes are made. An actual partnership instead of, I got dictatorship. Or this could be a boss that you work with, maybe in a, that's a stretch saying that the boss is the Aquarius. I'm not sure. Whoever it is that they do this. They have this Emperor energy. And You know, maybe the boss realizes this, that, they're not acting the right way when it comes to their business, and they could change. And then things calm down. Or this could be an Aquarius business partner that you have. But either way, someone is urged to stand their ground here. Whatever the situation, it could be love or money. Stand your ground. You'll get your respect. And 3531 for Sagittarius dealing with Pisces. And it was interesting because I got this message after I did, I think it was Taurus. I was like, I was trying to do them in order: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, blah, blah, blah. But it was in my head, like, no, do Pisces. So I literally had to ask for cards for Pisces, then go back to asking for cards for the others. So I guess this was an urgent message. I'm not sure. I may even start with Pisces. No, I won't. Okay. So yeah. You got the Temperance card. And it was clarified by the Justice card. You could need to learn how to balance work and play. Someone does. Cooperate with each other to have a harmonious relationship. Could have had ego battles, or this could be going on now. Who has the biggest one? Whose ego is better? Okay. You could have arguments here. Now it's time to balance your relationship. Balance the work and play. Devote the proper time and energy to this relationship to heal it. Adjust behavior. If this is not an existing relationship and this is a new situation with a Pisces, you're urged to not rush things. Let everything just go with the flow. Okay? Don't try to rush to the altar. I just met you 2 weeks ago. We're not going to get married tomorrow. Okay? It could be that type of situation for some. All right. So those are all of the messages here. And yeah, if you like the vibe, go ahead and subscribe if you feel you want to. No pressure, of course. If you want, you can like the video. Only if you actually like the video. I don't need a pity like. Okay. And of course, you can always comment and provide feedback so that I know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, whatever. Okay, I'm open to all of it. And I'm open to interacting with you if you even want to just tell me your business. All right. So take care, and I'll see you later.